What is up? This is your boy Anecdotal coming back at you with some more Dragalia Lost, and today I want to talk about just the crazy reasons why you should play this game, okay? And one of them, if you haven't already started playing, is the crazy quality of life that they give you. Man, so I've already started getting tired of the way Gather Wings work. Basically, for co-op, you just kind of needed to get lucky. Sometimes you would need to search again 2 or 3 times until you actually got into a match. So the solution that they posed here, of course, was to just make that the only way to do co-op. So in this way, it's always there, and I think that's crazy good. Also here, as you can see on the screen, the gold capacity has increased, and honestly there was like no return on investment. So you increasing your mines did absolutely nothing for you. Really, you were spending money to not make money, or spending money at its very most to make significantly less. So it didn't really make a lot of sense. And my guess is just not too many people did it. Now, I did it because it was really easy to upgrade. You just need a very little light orbs, and I wanted to upgrade my halidome level, so I went ahead and maxed those. I actually maxed those before I maxed out my... What are those spherical things called that actually upgrade your thing? Your light units? Whatever that thing is called, didn't upgrade it. So that's honestly just really good. Like, no one really complained about that. I haven't heard anything about it, so it's great that someone's paying attention out there. And crazy enough, they gave you just an amazing worm print that upped your experience if you equipped it and you used it for leveling. But it turns out it didn't really give you any levels when you skipped and such. So they said, hey man, if you lost all that stamina, here's more. Go ahead, try it again. That is so nice. Like, if I knew something like that would have happened, I would have just skipped just to get extra honey, because you didn't. So what? You didn't get the EXP. You got everything else that the level had to offer. You got whatever materials you got from there. So it's really good. So one thing that they could do, since these guys are listening inside games and Nintendo, is, I mean, they already improved Fortune. They already included or improved everything there is to do with material grinding. So what they are missing here is Dragon Trials, which honestly I barely play or don't play at all some days. And they can do the same thing that they do for Dragon Trials and for the Imperial missions. What is it called? The Imperial Onslaught, that they did for the ruins, for material grinding, and what they did for gold. Basically, what I want them to do is only have certain ones pop up on certain days instead of having it be a free-for-all. Why? Because there's 5 options, right? We have the fire, grass, water, dark, and light option, and anyone there is playing whichever one they either have at 5-star and want to upgrade, or whichever one they, you know, need at that moment in time. So even though there's a huge player base, not too many people are really playing those game modes hardcore, so it's really hard to find any way to co-op there. So my suggestion is, give us more Gather Wings and let us play that mode way more. And that way, you know, you already kind of solved the issue with co-op by doing that. But you really haven't solved the issue of people actually playing that particular game mode. I mean, we do need to. You did make it a necessity, side games in Nintendo, but even still, not too many people play it, and I really do gotta wait a while. And it's not like I'm getting kicked. My power with the units that I do bring in there, or the characters I do bring in there, are pretty good. You know, they're respectable. They're usually 5-star units in Ezalith or Xander or what's the girl, Louise, which is honestly one of my favorite characters. You know, that it does need to change, but so far everything's amazing. I've never reached the brink of needing something. And now let's go ahead and celebrate a little bit by putting some decorations over here. I think the decorations are cool. I'm glad that they do absolutely nothing, but I can't stop myself from getting them in these events, because why not? It's like, why don't you go ahead and just get some more EXP gems or crystals or whatever those things are, or get more mana or something. I don't know, man. I want a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? Because I want to build a snowman. Alright, so that's all nice and good, but there's really nothing else we can build. I don't think leveling up will do anything. We're just at the max. If you didn't know, max level is 30 for the majority of things here. So it's 30 for the things that upgrade your elemental warriors or characters, and it's 30 for the ruby stuff. That's about everything except for the smithy. I think it leveled up or capped at 8. The other thing they need to fix for this is the event perks here. They give us 7 worm prints. Give us 8, because there's no reason. We have 4 characters. We give each one 4, but if we want to max unbind one of them, one of our characters just won't have anything. So it's kind of useless. Just give us 1 extra one. I don't really care where you put it. It'd be dumb if they would put it at the end, but give us 8. That way the remaining character of ours has that boost too. It just makes more sense to me to not have one character not have the event. I know that it just doubles up when you max unbind it, so I could do it, but I'd rather just have everyone have one of them. It just doesn't make so much sense to me. So if they were to fix that as well, like again, it's not huge. Like, how privileged am I to just want to say, I want one to be max unbound? Like, come on. But seriously, man, 7, such a tease. So I'll just max outbound it at the very end. I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and take out our frustrations on absolutely destroying the season beatings. And for those of you that can't clear it or are having trouble at a particular stage out of the 5 stages that there are, I'm pretty sure no one's gonna have. Oh, you know what? Before I get into that, actually, let's talk about being a good friend. Okay, so here we got all the people in my friends list have all these water users, and let's be real, have your main friend be a water user like Lily. She has crazy AoE, she freezes, she's amazing. If you don't have her, don't worry about it. I don't either. I just put my 5-star in there in Xander, so do the same. So let's go to friends. Let's go ahead and go click all the way down there in the bottom to assist people, and let's fix what we have. So I already have my Xanfried there, and I have my holiday one there. I don't think it helps, but you know, just in case it ever does, put it in there. Have your great dragon there and have a great weapon there. Sometimes you just put your 5-star in there, you don't put a great weapon in there, and you're just not really doing that crazy damage as a helper. So go the extra mile, just click it and be a good friend. If you learned anything from this video, be a good guy, alright? Or be a good girl, whatever you want to do. So here we go, we're going to go ahead and start this off. Round 1 is easy. If any of you are dying on round 1, you're doing something wrong, just level up your people, man. I don't know what's happening. Usually those top 2 barrels you see in the top, well, duh, gives you health. Now, for some reason in this event, it doesn't always give you health, but in my experience for like the Halloween event and other ones like it gave health. So, but here sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Make sure you go ahead and get some health. Here on the 3rd round, I really like using the skill. You don't need to, but I find that it clears things a little faster when you do. Now the 4th round is super pivotal. You turn into a dragon, alright? This is when you do it. You don't save it for the boss. You do it now. Group everyone. Make sure everyone's somewhere around the same place. And then before your friends die here, your teammates die, try to break that barrel and heal everyone. And then you just kind of go around and try to absolutely destroy everyone that's left, and hopefully all your characters stay alive. So if you're really not sure on how to do that, that's what you do on the 4th round. Now if your 4th round doesn't go well, it might just set a precedent to you not doing well at all. So that 4th round really is the most important. This guy, super easy to die. Usually takes 1 or 2 rolls to get rid or get out of the way for his very first attack. The thing I need to watch out for in this particular one is, man, look at that. Look at the freeze, man. Freeze is beast. So the 4-star version of the unit I have has freeze in its attack. If you really want to, the past water event, man, this is super fast. We are killing it right now. This is what happens when all your units are alive and you have multiple freeze units. It becomes easy. It really does. So, man, this has definitely been my very best run. Man, I should do this more often, man. Wow, this is good. But yeah, the Christmas version of it was really cool. Oh wow, yeah, yep. Look at that. No one died. I did not do that before. That's insane. Thank you for the Wormite. So, wow. Wow. So you can see my guys are decently leveled. There's that. Everybody has a pretty good 5-star weapon. None of them are... what is it called? None of them have their elemental weapon, but they all have a pretty strong 5-star weapon. And yeah, let's go ahead and let's claim this epitaph, man. Yeah, so I really like it. It's only cosmetic, but when you get this, you gotta make sure to equip it. You gotta let people know that you were able to go ahead 3-star this and get it under the time limit. That is amazing. Thank you for the wormites. So if you really want to get help, the cool thing about water units is quite a few of them have the ability to freeze your enemy or whatever bosses that you're fighting. So there was an event, there was a water event. I was only there for like a day or two, but I did manage to go ahead and get that character, and she possesses that freeze effect. So go ahead, check the skills and see if any of them have a freeze effect. And if you want me to set up, just with the characters that I have, a team full of freezers and have a freeze team and take on this boss again, let me know that in the comments. Or if you've already done something like that, you can go ahead and just let me know that. In addition, quite a few of you have asked to join my friends list. So for those of you that really do want to join my friends list, I'm going to go ahead and put my ID up here and leave it there for a while so that you guys can go ahead and try to search for me. And of course, leave your in-game name in the comments so I know that you want to be added, and that way your spot is reserved. So this has been your boy Anecdotal. If you like this video, make sure to like it, share with anybody from the Dragalia Lost community, and of course, don't forget to make yourself known and comment down below. Peace.